Hello world and welcome back. I am Karhu, the Great Bear of the North, and this is Karhu Electric Park in Planet Coaster. But you already know that this is episode 3. We just finished up with the basics of the sea lion chutes right here, and that was lovely. That was good. It's making us money. Ooh, new challenge available. Have a restaurant with at least 2 rooms. No. No, that's not going to happen. And between videos, I noticed a couple of things as I was filming the onboard for the sea lion shoot the shoots. One is that our vendors aren't here for an extended period of time. 2, there's a lot of trash. And 3, things are still making money, which is good, but they're not making as much money as they could. Sea lion shoots still needs a little bit of work to go. We're making 15 bucks. Actually, 719? Okay. We can definitely even go up to $20 per ride on sea lion shoots. In fact, sea lion shoots is it's more prestigious than Carousel, which is absolutely lovely. But we simply just need more guests in the park. So what I want to do is I want to build the whip, or the swift drifters, as it is called in this game. And this ride, it's tame. It's fairly tame. The excitement is 2.97, nausea is 1.73, and whatever. But this is actually an extremely old ride. It goes back to 1914. It goes back more than 100 years. So I want to build that here. And again, the carousel in the Swift Drifters, that's only temporary. What we are trying to do is build up this lagoon over here. And that's ultimately our goal. But we need money with which to do that, of course. How is this boat doing? Yeah, actually, that boat's really full. Things are going pretty well over there. I also want I want some of the next couple of rides to be the big wheel and the bumper cars, which are also very, very old rides. So as soon as we start making a little bit more money, I'm just going to buy the drifters. You know what? Let's just get a new loan for the drifters. I know that we're not necessarily, optimizing our profit all that much here, but we're doing what we need to do in order to make some bank. Now, the entrance to the drifters is going to be right here. And the reason I'm building this here with the entrance this way is that they can just utilize this entrance for all of the entrance theming. No need to double up stuff when it's already there. Again, the exit is going to be right here. There we go. Pick the entrance to the park, and we're just going to go out like this. Going to get a little bit... Oops, I do not want to go into the trees. You know what else I want to do? I want to select the grid and get square edges. There we go. We're just going to go around like this, in a little bit of a zigzag. Actually, you know what? We are going to continue to go from this. And then from here... Oh, right. It's not going to do that. The final square. I wish that were a little bit more square. But whatever. It is what it is. And this one, it's already got 58. We haven't even placed anything on it. So this is currently $294. That's just shy of $300, which should be about $9. So we're going to say 8.850. There we go. And we're going to duplicate these. Scenery collection. Control D. There we go. That's the car itself, but this is going to be called, whoops. This is, of course, going to be the whip. And the advertised destination is going to be right there instead. Swift Drifters. Nice. Actually, this should also be called the whip. All capitals, because I'm a rebel. You can't tell me what to do. And already that's up to 16. So, let's just open this up right now and start getting a little bit more people. Oh, wow. Why did that? Oh, jeez. Okay. So, first of all, let's go back down to regular speed. There we go. We're going to move this. There we go. Boom. Now, I also want to duplicate these. And we can't... Oh, I lost money. That's why. Okay, that's fine. Let's get the whip is going. And what is the... Oh, I can probably actually get a better sequence if we just went... If we added an extra spin fast and then an extra spin There we go. We're just going to test that. Operations full load. No minimum, but the maximum time is going to be 60 seconds. So no matter what happens, we go every 60 seconds just to make sure we cycle the people through. Because if they're sitting on our ride, waiting for the sequence to start, they're not getting on another ride and buying that. Bum, 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 bum. I love the music for this, actually. It kind of fits the whole jazz theme of the 1910s, 1920s, 1930s. I know jazz wasn't really big, or the big band style wasn't really big in the 1910s, but love it. Actually, let's get the operator color. We can change what the operator's wearing. Can they wear like bland khakis? What's this changing? I don't... What are these colors changing? Like, let's get a bright blue. I don't know what that's doing. Bright gold? Okay. Very, very strange. And green. Oh, no, it is actually changing the operator. Okay. So the operator, I want you to be wearing brown. Oh, that's the visor. I see. So the visor, I want you to be wearing a green visor with brown pants, with a white shirt and ugly brown pants. And I guess this is the shoe color? Yes, the shoe and belts. Red shoes, because why not? There we go, and as soon as this is done, they're spinning fast. We are getting a little bit more excitement out of this. That should be pretty good. Don't have enough money to go on the whip. Guess thinks Sea Lion's chute is too expensive. Okay, that's not good. Even though that totally was 719. Okay, so we're gonna drop that back down so we actually get people going on it. And then with the money that we get from this, I want to start to build the... Well, first of all, I want to build up the whip. There we go. That should be 3 wide. Excellent. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, I hit the wrong button. Duplicate. There we go. And yes, we are going to build some more lights. There we go. Actually, that entire corner should be pretty good for us. And we're going to... Oops. Not Control X. Control D is for duplicate. There we go. And this should help us out right. There we go. Oh, okay. 675 with this new ride cycle. So again, that's just shy, slightly more than 18 bucks. So let's go 20 bucks. There we go. Boo, 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 boo. The whip. Totally cheesing it out. And I said we're not going to cheese everything, and we're not. We're just going to cheese until we have money. Because sometimes you just gotta hustle, baby. There we go. And with all of these, things are going to go pretty well. And well, this isn't quite lined up with the edge of the path, but that is okay. I'll forgive myself, will you? I hope you guys do. And we are going to build some more lights and everything, but that will come in a moment. And this is what just reusing some path scenery bonuses from one ride to the next looks like, and it is a fantastic use of time and space, especially for things that, you know, are going to be a little bit temporary, at least at first. And I'm hoping that in the next episode or two we can start to build a Rutschbahn, or just a roller coaster based on the one at Tivoli or Bakken or Luna Park down in Adelaide. I think it's in Adelaide, in Australia. But either way, I do want those. And those are going to be a little bit more permanent fixtures. They're not just going to be temporarily thrown together like this. Because... Is that one wide? Yeah, that's one wide. So we're gonna get these two. Because this set of rides is extremely temporary. This is just the money makers. Like I said in the Paul Boynton episode yesterday, or 2 days ago, whenever this was the other previous one was released, is amusement parks started off with people just by the side of the road offering, not the side of the road, but like side of a promenade, offering a series of amusements. And people took that money and turned it into actual amusement parks. Paul Boynton being the first. And there we go. We now have 100% with that. So getting all of these coasters and everything up and running is just our way of kind of not reinforcing that idea, but replaying that idea. Simulating is the word I was looking for. There we go. And we're just going to rotate that way. And we're also going to rotate one right there. Now that entire line should be fairly well lit, although I do think we need one back here, just for safety's sake. So we're going to build one right there as well. Actually, the entire ride isn't lit, but that's okay, because we are making... I mean, that was a barely filled ride, and we're already profiting. Right? But this is 675. Yo, this is how it's done. We now should be making quite a bit of money. View challenges. A monthly profit from shops and facilities of 500. Okay, that we might actually be able to get, especially now that these open back up. And I am noticing that people don't have a bathroom. And that is not good. Actually, how long is this ride sequence? It's just about 3 minutes. And you know what? For me, a 3-minute ride kind of makes a little bit of sense. It actually makes sense. Because this is going to start making bunches of money once this... Yeah, was that person just doing the P dance? Yeah, they were doing the P dance. So I think what we need to start doing is starting to develop a little bit more of the pleasure garden feel. Because I'm thinking, if this is where the main entrance is, this is like the main entrance to the park back here. Off here, we can have a little quiet park area. Just like little trees, some picnic benches, really put the pleasure in the pleasure garden. Whereas this is more of the amusements. Because this is already going to be a big, a large building here. We're definitely going to have a large tower on this side. And I think that will anchor the park at least this way, like vertically, north-south. So I think having like a park area around here that we can build up with bathrooms, with picnic tables, with like a band shell, something like that. Actually, the band shell with the seating being up here might actually make sense. So you know what? I'm just going to circle this out. We're just going to get... That is the band shell. This is... Oh, no, that's way too big. I was going to start drawing on it, but that doesn't actually work. Okay, so yeah, we've already... The money that we loaned for the whip, we've already made back. We've already made that money back. That is preposterous. After this episode, you guys are going to be absolutely sick and tired of hearing that sound. That... But I like it. I really like it. So yeah, we're making buckets of cash. So that is very, very good. In fact, I think we can now... Yeah, we can actually pay off our... Let's pay off the big loan, or the high interest loan first. That makes a lot more sense. And this is all you need. All you need is 2 cheesed out rides and this. And we didn't cheese out this ride. This is just a good log flume. Not a log flume, rather. This is just a good, like, shoot the chutes ride. So, At least I think it's good. My mother thinks it's good. Its mother tells it it's beautiful all the time. And let's get some more of these. Just spam these, not spam these around, but put these where they kind of make sense. I'm not putting any on the inside because this is where the lagoon is going to be. So we're just building things out here. There we go. And we should probably build a little station for these guys to go on break rather than walking all the way out here, which is just taking people away from their jobs. Yeah, they're already tired. So, what I'm thinking is, I mean, there's two ways we can do this. We can build another staff room out here, maybe in a building that has also a bathroom. A bathroom is definitely something we need anyways. Wait, what was that? Shop Cosmic Milkshakes has been empty for a while. Okay. So, let's start building. Actually, you know what we're going to do first? We're going to flatten this out just to continue the lagoon so that I know where the limits of that are. There we go. And yeah, I was going to say we could start bringing this over to the side of the lagoon, but that's not really important. Actually, you know what we are going to do? I noticed that there's actually a gap. Wow, that was a long delay. There's a gap right under there, so let's fill that. And I'm not enjoying how that looks with the with that coming through and the Z fighting, but we will fix that a little bit later on. But yeah, this thing is making good money. At least I think it's making good money. It's making 840. It was making a little bit more. But yeah, people definitely need to pee. There's a lot of people doing the pee dance. Yeah, I mean, there's a whole bunch of them, and they're just chucking stuff on the ground. So let's, you know what? Let's get another one of those right there. Yeah, no, this is... See, I wish that they would go to the far side first, and then this side. Just because you gotta fill it the far side. And why aren't these two open? Why aren't those two being filled? Do we need to increase the... Let's make that 75 seconds. Yeah, there we go. $1,400 a month. So that's very, very good. So if we want these buildings over here to be lined up with the building on this side, then... Yeah, what we're actually going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to duplicate this over here. Yeah, we're going to continue this part over here. Then we're going to separate this piece into its own building. That way I know that these two grids are going to be completely... No. Wait. Oh, I did it the wrong way. What I need to do is get two of them over and then separate both of those. That way I know that the two grids are completely lined up. No, not that one. I want this one. Whatever, I'm just going to duplicate this twice. So that is completely lined up. So these two should be on their own grid. There we... That is fantastic. Okay. Then we start building. I want a decent offset for, like, gardens. Some of the reference images I've seen from the Colombian Exposition in 1893 in Chicago do have some gardens, so I want like big like plots of foliage in between there. But let's start blocking these out. And I know this is not necessarily the most efficient way to be blocking out these buildings, but we're doing it this way anyways. So that's that. This is pretty much going to be right on the edge of that. There we go. So that's going to be the edge. So let's offset that a little bit as well. There we go. So this is where the building... Oh, yeah. This is where the building goes. Was that the full floor? I don't know. There we go. You know what? Rather than do all of that the hard way, let's just select these and duplicate them once, like a big person does. There we go. And then this... Actually, you know what? Let's bring this all the way over here. All the way over this way, and then we're just going to... Actually, right to the edge of the bridge. There we go. And then so that should loop all the way around. There we go. So this moves in there, and then these two we just delete. Because we're starting to be okay for money, so we should be able to just start deleting things. Right? Actually, no, you know what? I don't want to delete those. I want to bring them... I want to move them all the way over here. Because some of the corners of these buildings had really elaborate entryways. So I want to kind of, I don't know, bring that idea back for this. So that's where the front of the building is. That's going to be there. And yeah, there we go. Nope, that's too high. There we go, and nope. Right, so this is going to be the main corner. If that's the offset there, and then that's the offset there, we actually want these to be moved back here, just a smidge. Actually, you know what? We're going to just move that back right to there. And then so that's going to be the entryway. Trust me, this is going to make a little bit more sense once everything is together. But I'm just showing you the building blocks. I'm just showing you guys how I build, what my approach is. And actually, I'm not really happy with how that corner is going to look, but that's okay. Let's just fill that out just to there. So again, actually, we're going to have to... If we do that all the way, then we're going to have it bleeding through that. So we actually want this. Oh, that's a very strange little artifact. So let's get rid of that. There we go. And then if I do that, that should all connect. There we go. We're just going to build that up just slightly so we don't have any spillover. We do have some spillover, so there we go. But yeah, we are making plenty of money. We can now almost pay off that debt, and that is great. But, so this is going to be this building. I do want... Sea Lion Shoots is no longer regarded as new. No, people really don't like the price anymore. Or maybe just not drawing nearly as many people with the addition of the whip. The whip is super popular. Wow. Let's get 22 bucks. Let's get an additional 10%. 17 people visit our restaurant. No, we don't have that. So, if this is kind of there, I think we want to build out an entryway that is kind of mimicking this in terms of its angles. So I was right here. Nope, that's too high. Ah, yeah. Like, I have trouble sometimes seeing what is above ground and what's below ground. There we go. If we get this one going across here, just like this, boom, there we go. And this side, there we go. This is going to be an entryway into this. And I don't think we need it to be this deep, because then that does kind of create like a little bit of a bottleneck or a narrowing right here. But I think that's okay. Actually, now that I think about it, with the World's Fair and the Colombian Exposition, all of this would have been very geometric and very symmetrical. So I'm starting to think maybe we should move things across that way and make sure that everything works. Just to make sure that everything is even. But for now, let's just get some doorways in here. It's going to get 2 doorways, and then in there, through the path, we're going to select this grid. It's going to get boom, 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 boom. Okay, that's really awkward. So let's actually go, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go this way instead. And then, there we go. So we can still have like a little bit of a foliage separating those two. We're kind of experimenting here, but in there, I do want 2 things. First of all, it is going to be custom. 1, it is going to be a bathroom. We're going to add it to building 9. Yup. Grid size, grid height. There we go. There we go. There's that building, and we're also going to get a staff building right here as well. Hopefully they're not angry about being so close to the people, but this is just temporary, and both of those are underground, aren't they? All right. We're going to edit the building. Yeah, because the tops of those should line up, and also they shouldn't be below ground. So there's sometimes this again. There we go. There we go. That's better. This should be actually functional now. Yep, there we go. Actually, is the bathroom too high now? Yep, the bathroom is too high now. Okay. No, I didn't want to move the entire building. I just want to move just this. Okay. And now I have to change the grid height. Now click all these things again and just do what I want you to do the first time, please. Thank you. Why is this not... Okay, maybe that is functional, even though it's not on the ground. But the rest of the building is on the ground. Oh, no, it's not, because it's set to the height of this building, and this building is slightly offset by like a quarter of a meter. So what I'm going to have to do is reset all of these. I'll do that off camera. But either way, we do have the whip, which is, I'm sure it's already made us our money back. It's already profited $2,500, and we're not even in May. This is just insane. This is just insane. And if we could... It's still not going complete. Oh, no, is there somebody there? Nope, nope, it's still not... It's a little bit disappointing. But hey, we do have bathrooms, we do have staff, and this staff building is going to be for staff PR course. Entertainers and vendors with this perk will make the guests they interact with even happier. There we go. And all of this will move eventually, but that way these 2 vendors will go over here. How is our shoot the shoots now? Yep, we're making money. Lovely. We can finally pay off that loan, and I think this is going to be our last loan. Now, in a previous episode, I did start to research the side friction roller coaster, which is going to go on top of this building right here. But I also want the big wheel and the bumper cars, and I'm thinking the bumper cars can actually be, like, right here. We can actually put them in this building, which I think would be, or even on this side, which could be pretty cool. But for now, we need to actually research those, which, oh no, I do not want to do another loan. Research none of these is for the bumper cars or what we want. So, gentle spin cycle, this is the whirly rig, so we're just going to do that. And you know what we're going to keep doing? We're just going to maximize this. We should still be able to research that in 1 month. Thrill ride, twist and spin. Yeah, I don't want thrill rides, but I know I also don't want roller coasters. So let's get these. First aid is probably something that we need to do. And also certainly the scenery. We will also need scenery. Let's get some special effects. And let's get... yeah, let's just get a thrill ride. Let's get the twist and spin. Again, 1,000 per month. This, even though we're now spending 2,500, that's easily covered by our expenses. So once we do get those going, and I don't know if you guys have noticed a pattern here, but each episode I try to start the beginning of the new year with whatever monies I have, with monies that I've earned in the previous year, and that's what I plan to continue doing. Just trying to get a little bit more money for this, and then we can start to fill out this building, and then maybe the band shell back here, and it's gonna start to get so good, because I'm thinking on the top, like on the ground floor, we're gonna have things like shops, or the bumper cars, and then the second floor, we're gonna have dark rides, like the Haunted Manor, or like a Haunted House, or something like this, and maybe on the other side of the lagoon, we have an Old Mill ride, or It's a Small World ride, basically a different version of this boat ride. Are we already able to, close to being able to getting a third boat on here? No, we're not. But, so things like this. I do have a plan for all of this. And why haven't we completed this challenge? No security guard of mine has left for 2 months. Do we still have our security guards? Yeah. Why don't we have that? For 2... I mean, we've definitely had that. Whatever. Oh, actually, also, I should buy a new vendor just to keep this... just to keep things staffed. There we go. Multiple staff members have a low workload. Who has a low workload? Yeah. Oh, yes, that reminds me, we also need to maintain inspections on this. Not every 10 minutes, not every 20 minutes, every 10 minutes. That will A, increase the staff's workload so they don't get bored, and B, will just keep our ride humming along smoothly. Because very soon it's going to start to get the wear and tear, and we're going to need to start to refurbish things, but for now, things are okay. Yeah, even with all of our research, we still profited $756. I like that. Yeah, we spent $900 just about on research costs, and things were still good. So, things are starting to get there. So I think you're starting to get a little bit more the vibe of this park with these large monumental buildings, with this large cutout for this. I'm going to continue this, and it's going to be good. But that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please like, please subscribe, please comment, and I will see you all next time in Planet Coaster Carhu Electric Park. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.